EA Sports. Then on the hour, we'll take you over to the Hollywood Palladium for the EA
Another
press conference.
reason why I like
Be sure to
starting
tune in
so early
tomorrow
is we
at
get to
1 p.m.
check the
Pacific
bit rate, make
for
sure,
Microsoft's press
you know,
conference.
make sure that's in the
Stick around all
green
day
and everything
tomorrow
like
because we're going
that.
straight
So.
through till 9 p.m.
I was also
Pacific
worried, you know,
for
with us
Bethesda.
being one of like a bunch of people streaming today, that the servers will be bogged down.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is, while we're streaming, it's also recording. So if the stream crashes, we'll have a backup.
Nice.
So, yeah. Ahoy, all of you Flick Freaks out there, what is going on? My name is Andrew.
My name is Matt.
Today we are going to be doing the EA E3 2017 press conference live stream. We're going to be going over predictions, we're going to watch the show, and then we're going to do general discussion afterwards. So, right now, we're just watching IGN's live feed with Brian Altano.
And Morgan Webb.
Yes, and then the super gorgeous Alana Pierce as well. So I guess, yeah, hi, people in the chat. We got Samuel Manoir, Jedi Mike 7, and Ilona 29 so far. We got 19 people in here. Kylo Ren.
Yeah, Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
The Kylo Ren.
Very fitting while we got Star Wars playing right now. Do you want to just jump right in? I know we have 20 minutes before the press conference actually starts.
Oh, I can talk for 20 minutes.
Okay, so you want us to just start going over predictions of what we're going to see?
Yes. I've got a couple things I'm really excited about. I love racing games, and I like story-based racing games. I think Need for Speed Payback is going to be a very, very strong game, and I know that they're moving away from a lot of things they've done previously into more of a story-driven cinematic experience. Obviously based on, I mean, let's be honest, the Fast and Furious franchise, just making it another reason why I think it's the most influential film in our generation. If not ever. No,
Fast and Furious, yeah. I was like, I don't think Need for Speed, but yeah, Fast and Furious, definitely.
Fast and Furious changed a bunch of stuff, and I think it's going to be a really cool game. I've seen a couple of trailers, read a couple of things that's out. I know it's not much. We'll probably learn more today than anything else. Excited to see what they've got going on. Battlefront 2 looks amazing. Yeah, I thought Battlefront was kind of a letdown.
I never played it. I have it, just never played it.
I loved the originals on PS2, I believe they were.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Obviously, a game better suited for kind of online play, which really wasn't a thing back then. But it was fun to do with like your buddies at the house when everybody was over for your LAN parties and your Gene Code.
Oh, hell yeah, man. We destroyed Halo on LAN parties. That was our jam.
Oh, man. But no, I'm excited to see what they've got going on there. It looks like it's going to be fun. They've got a, looks like the story mode, you're an Imperial Commando.
Yeah,
which is going to be...
She's a turncoat after that.
It's going to be pretty sweet. I love the story mode things and the lore of just Star Wars in general. Huge fan.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And the last thing I'm really excited for, and another thing that was kind of a letdown, but I think they're going to make improvements as they go on, is Mass Effect Andromeda DLC.
So you think they will show some DLC for it?
I think they'll show some DLC.
Okay. I was kind of let down by Andromeda too. It's fun.
Don't know who wasn't.
It's fun, but it's considering where like Mass Effect 1 and 3 were on like a certain level. I was really expecting a lot more. Still a good game, but not as good as it should or could have been.
Yeah. Well, I think EA is kind of blamed there because when they acquired BioWare, you can see a noticeable shift in how BioWare has accomplished things.
Yeah.
Everything feels a little rushed. They fix a lot of problems after the game's released, I guess, just to make the deadline. But I've got a lot of questions about Andromeda because and I'm gonna butcher the word because I'm bad at English. The Quarrens.
The Quarrens, yeah.
I've watched it. I haven't played the game because I want to wait until there's all kinds of DLC out there, download it all, and just binge on it.
Yeah.
But I've followed a couple streamers doing playthroughs, and I haven't even heard them mention it. Now, I could be wrong. They could have addressed why they're not out there with everybody else, but I personally haven't seen it, and I really want to see where they're at, because I think they're a fascinating race.
Oh, yeah.
They're not the Krogan or anything, let's be honest. They're the real stars of the show.
Erdnot Rex and... what was his name? Erdnot Rex and
there's a bunch of YouTubers.
Oh man,
Grunt was pretty cool.
Yeah, I still like Rex more, but Grunt's pretty great. There was a DLC for Mass Effect 3 where it was Grunt's coming of age trial, where he and what pretty much amounts to Krogan frat boys got drunk on the Citadel, and they like destroyed it all. It was hilarious DLC. Like he's having flashbacks of like like there was a giant Krogan statue in the fountain, like them all like partying and dancing on like the statue and stuff. It was freaking hilarious. I loved it. But yeah, if there is actually DLC for Mass Effect Andromeda, I don't know if I'd pick it up. It would have to look good. But then again, Mass Effect Andromeda by itself looked good, and I was let down. So, I think, actually, for EA's conference, they're going to open up the show with Payback. I think it's going to be the first thing they show. A lot of people are probably thinking like Battlefront or something like that. But of course, EA's known for a lot of their sports games too. So I think the big three that we're going to see are Madden 18, FIFA 18, and UFC 3. A lot of people, I don't know if there's actually been anything like shown for UFC 3 yet.
I haven't heard anything. So
yeah. If they do, I will be hyped because I love the UFC games. They're really fun. I think besides 7 Days to Die, they're the only Let's Play series we still do on the channel because it's so much fun.
Minecraft
as you're playing the game, as you're killing battle droids or whatever.
Yeah, 7 Days to Die. I thought you were talking about UFC for a second. I'm like, that's not, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it's debatable.
You break things, you don't build. But yeah, 7 Days to Die is definitely Minecraft for adults. We're having a lot of fun with that. So looking at the chat right now, we got Arch Crusader in here as well. Our #1 Gwamp.
That is my nemesis.
Arch Crusader
Arch
is.
Crusader. I'm the #1 fan around here, man. I get to be on the show once every 2 years for EA things.
Yeah. We also have Mr. Gaming, Alex Arlano. There we go. Now I can word. We got Ryman 6000 talking about that Battlefront 2 hype, and we got Commander Ramble. Yep, Battlefront 2 in sports, and then
we're gonna play some sports.
Yeah, that's what EA is, man. The sports company. Guys, indeed, the link.
Of course, I'm all over it.
Rin,
I get to play the game a few days early, but
you need the link to the live stream.
Aren't you watching the live stream?
The Last Jedi skin, and the same with Rey. So, like I said in my video earlier, which I think covered everything.
Well, follow the just click on the.
I really want to see.
Let me take a gander here.
Like that version of him.
Oh, he probably means for the actual which we're watching.
Oh, yeah.
A few seconds at the end of
He's watching us, clearly.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Games are they showing? Well, it hasn't started yet. This is all just pre-show on IGN.
I think the skins and customization stuff is really cool. I felt sort of
yeah, I think that's. Oh, Jedi Mike says I'm his favorite YouTuber.
You're my favorite YouTuber.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
I'm kidding. You're like #4.
But I get it. I get it.
It's a short but distinguished list.
Yeah. All right.
We see the about them, but it's undeniable. There's a lot.
Would I play as a Sith or a Jedi? I'd definitely play as a Sith.
A lot of great characters.
Yeah,
I think
it's
awesome. I don't care what
Siths have all the coolest characters.
I'm kind of a Sith in real life too. I'm not a good guy.
No, yeah, I get it. Me too.
I could go into the whole like, I'm more of a gray Jedi. No,
yeah,
I'm a bad. But I sure am pretty.
Which sports celebrity do you think will be presenting some of the sports titles? That's a good question.
I can almost guarantee, just based on who they have on the cover of Madden 18, that they will try to bring Tom Brady on.
That's a
he
really
won't.
interesting point. Like,
They'll get a path. Maybe Gronkowski.
There you go.
Because
he's not
loves
doing
gaming.
he's not doing much these days anyway. He's been hurt.
Yeah. Tom Brady, I think, is too A-list to show up for E3. If they get him, though,
I'm just hoping because I love to look at him. He's a beautiful man.
He is a beautiful man. You think his wife's beautiful? That's just a beautiful family.
Yep. You want to talk about? I mean, I've heard pros and cons and arguments against that. What is it?
I think they're both trying different things. It seems like Mitch Dyer is right.
But that baby's going to be an Uber baby. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Whereas Walt is.
Yeah. There's nothing stopping. There is no reason why that baby shouldn't be the president of Mars.
Really excited. to see how they
Probably. By the time that baby's old enough to be an adult, I mean, Western medicine has come so far. I bet he has all kinds of implants.
You know, they're always talking about how the first baby to like live to be 150 has already been born.
Oh, I'm not
I think that
surprised.
baby is gonna live to be 300.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's no mutations or
No.
it's kind of genetic manipulation.
Exactly.
Here we go. We got some more. What's your favorite Star Wars era? Man, that's tough.
And it's not like stormtroopers killed her aunt and uncle.
I think just honestly,
Yeah, and we
I hate
just
saying it,
see
the
what
classic
happens to the
era
Empire
with
right
Luke,
The
Darth,
Rebellion
the
era.
Rebellion
We don't know
era.
what that's
Yeah.
about them having
It's really
someone to
fun,
lead
man.
them
I think
every
it's
time,
just,
and
you
that seems to
know,
be kind of what she's
childhood
doing.
nostalgia aligned with. Don't get me wrong, Old Republic's really cool. Is that where are you at?
I'm probably gonna go ahead and agree with you. I think the Rebellion era is my favorite, just because there's everything is so much more expanded on there. I mean, granted, the expanded universe, which is Legends now, and kind of basically out the door. They're writing a lot of new books and stuff for that. Like I'm listening to the new Thrawn now on Audible, which is great so far. Kind of expanding on him.
And you could you couldn't even pause the game, and it would sort of like take you out.
Oh
of
man,
mess up.
you butchered the hell out of my name, but it was still funny trying to watch you pronounce it.
Where Need for Speed really fits into today's
Arellano.
racing
Alex
games.
Arellano.
You've got Forza,
Arela or Ariano.
Sim,
If it's
and
two L's, isn't that like a Y in Spanish possibly?
I'm just gonna call
Ariano.
him Ariana Grande.
Yeah, Ariana Grande. Jason Lee, when does the conference start? 10
Is
minutes.
that the Jason Lee?
And mostly because
Isn't
of
that
the
a
online
famous
purchase.
person?
I mean,
It's Bruce Lee's son who died. He was the Crow.
basically,
Oh no, it was Brandon Lee. That was Brandon Lee. Yeah, Jason
Lee. Wasn't it My Name is Earl?
Yeah, Jason Scott Lee. Isn't that what his name is? Jason Scott Lee?
I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, Brandon Lee was the Crow.
I want really cool
Are you
customization.
pre-ordering
Well, I wanted
Battlefront
to feel
2
more
to
like
get characters from The Last
original,
Jedi?
but I really don't know
No.
how they're going to make this feel super
Waleed
different,
Al-Asari is
because
asking
the
if we
Rise
watched
is
that indie anime Attack
Forza
the
is the
Titans.
customization.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh man, I'm not. I'm just kidding. I love Attack the Titans.
Have you been watching season 2?
I have been watching season 2.
So crazy good.
It's really good.
I haven't watched last night's episode yet.
Yeah, and I think where we're racing.
The Sunny Pass was like Saturday mornings.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
All I know is I watch it on Hulu on Saturday, so I just imagine that
I
it
watch
was.
it on Crunchyroll because I'm a weeb.
I don't
Yeah,
it'll be
I got
That and Dragon Ball
It's all
Z.
sort of taking
Yeah.
place around
Well,
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That-
Las Vegas.
I'm not going to get into too many spoilers, but that reveal of Colossal and what was it, the Iron Armor Titan, Colossal and Armor Titan. That reveal, I was like, what the hell?
The Armor Titan, I mean, ever since the beginning, towards the beginning of season 1, I mean, it looked like Ryan.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if they'd have taken off his, short cropped blonde hair, it would have been
Yeah.
much more of a surprise.
Yeah.
But it just looked like him.
Yeah.
Same thing with the female Titan.
It makes me wonder, like, who isn't a Titan?
What's going on? Like,
Everybody's a Titan.
Ymir can read like English on cans, and everyone else is like, "What the hell does it say? What is
The
it?"
Ymir Titan is creepy, man. Like,
Yeah.
every single time I just get
wonder if they're all going to dive
some of
more into
those.
that kind of
I don't know what it is about that
story
show, but the
because I think that was
Titans,
a really interesting
but not
thing,
like
so maybe
the more
The big cool ones, but the little creepy ones
the
with
creepy
crazy
ones
arms.
with the
I really don't know
man. They creep me
how
the
they
fuck
go
man.
out.
the way that play it is
I remember
actually play it, though,
watching the
because
first couple
apparently the
episodes
statistics
where
of
people were
who
just getting
actually
plucked
engage
up and
in that
eaten.
Yeah.
All the, I'm just like,
I'm
The one that ate
interested to
their
see how
mom,
they
the one that had the
Oh.
big smile on her face.
Yeah.
Ah, that is just a creepy ass show, man. But I love it. I really do love it.
it's horrible and like troubling to watch, but I can't stop.
Oh, totally,
Well, I
yeah.
think they still have
You know, I'm gonna grab a
campaign, but
root
then they
beer
have a
before the show
story.
starts.
Hey,
If you can read the chat.
Go grab a root beer
See about
before this
that.
starts. All right, what do we got here?
FIFA is hugely
Jedi Mike 7, are you
popular, so it doesn't
pre-ordering
make it really
Battlefront 2 to get
necessary.
characters
You
from
could
The
get
Last
the same
Jedi?
thing, updated
Probably
graphics, and
not.
anything you feel for it.
Lazy Gamer Andrew, do you think they will show anything from Amy Hennig's Star Wars game? That was what you were talking about.
Which version of FIFA?
I do think they will. They will show it right after they do anything with Battlefront 2. They're like,
Oh yeah,
we
that'll-
have one more
Oh,
thing
by
to
the
show
way,
you.
but wait,
Amy Hennig
there's
from
more.
Naughty Dog, her Star Wars game. Here it comes.
if they show anything, that's when it'll
You're
be.
dealing with
Will they,
less
though?
powerful hardware than you are, especially
They'll show a teaser
Stay
for
tuned.
it.
Scorpio and
I'd be.
Pro and all this
if
kind of stuff.
they showed
There's a lot
actual
going on there,
gameplay,
and
I would
the
be
Switch is kind of a
blown
no
away. But I
action
think we're only going to get a
in
teaser,
that
like a
way,
cinematic
maybe it doesn't really
trailer
matter
for
if they
it.
can show us
Cinematic
why
trailer.
This is a great place
And
to play
Morgan
FIFA
Webb.
on the go. Then, pop off the Joy-Cons. And decide.
I don't know.
Exactly. I mean,
You
it's
love
just
saying his
I-
name like that.
systems
And
can,
Morgan
despite it being
Well.
powered,
Her
but
name.
wanna
I
see
love
how that
Morgan
highlights
Webb.
apply.
Yeah. Parts of her
I mean,
anyway.
do they scale back the whole
But
way
that's a lot of
design and
ears.
make it more about
I like her too.
multiplayer versus
Yeah.
online?
I
him.
listened
Who's
to
that?
that's Max Scoville, I think. I think that's Max Scoville.
I think that's an interesting choice.
Do you think Kingdom Hearts? Did they?
They were talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 on this pre-show.
Yeah.
So I bet you they show something.
Oh, we got somebody from Twitch in the chat now.
There's a lot
Odd
of
man out.
Retethered.
stuff there that the Switch can do that no one
All
else
right.
It's funny, Retethered reminded me of how I've been playing Overwatch. Overwatch has been my big thing.
Is that your jam right now?
That's my jam. It's been my jam since it came out. And currently, since I don't have an internet service provider, I've been using Wi-Fi tethered to my phone. And it works.
Like a hotspot?
It works a lot better than it probably should.
That's hilarious.
I've got a good phone signal, which sometimes I don't. Most of the time I do. It works pretty well. Wouldn't recommend it though, but it's free. Can't complain.
Oh yeah. Frog Lover just subscribed. Thank you.
Frog Lover, we love you. We're Frog Lover lovers.
Yes, we love them Frog Lovers. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Let's see what we got. Big fan of Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't think they'll show that on the EA conference. They'll probably wait till the Sony
Probably.
to show that. Can't wait to. Yeah, Lazy Gamers with us. They can't wait to play an Amy Hennig. A Star Wars game in the vein of Uncharted.
That would be pretty sweet.
Now, I don't think it'll be the same play style. I think it'll be more along the lines of story, because I think she was one of the writers on Uncharted. So it's not going to have the same engine. Obviously, Naughty Dog doesn't use the same engines for their games as EA does. But for as long as story, because that's really what Star Wars comes down to. If the story isn't good, then, which is why a lot of people didn't like Battlefront, because there's no story to it. If you just take, and you just make it a pew pew pew, it's just okay. Star Wars relies on its awesome story. So, yeah. Nacho G, he's a big fan of the channel. Hello guys, you ready for the conference? Yep, it's going to start in 4 minutes.
He's not. Why you talk so casually? He's Nacho G, man.
What are you talking about? I said it's Nacho G.
He's Nacho G. You need to show a little respect.
Sir Nacho G.
That is not your G.
2017. That'll be EA. We talked about,
I
talked about Need for Speed. We talked about EA Sports.
Words.
What else?
Edmund Womack says, "What up, everybody?"
What up?
Big,
You just want Skate 4.
It's really
Tony
hard to say
Hawk's
what that's
Pro
going
Skater.
to be.
48.
I have
Yeah.
absolutely no
It's a
guesses. Like, I was
wheelchair
gonna say, oh, maybe
this
it's a
time.
fantasy game.
I saw the video of him last year. He
Dragon Age,
did
so-
the 900 again.
I think if it's BioWare,
God,
I'll
he's
probably play
gotta
almost
be
anything
pushing.
that
He's
they
got to be
have.
over
I think
50.
it's the Star
Easy.
Wars thing.
Oh hell yeah, dude! The guy,
I
yeah,
want to get that messaging out.
he's getting up there.
So.
He's the greatest of all time though. He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
wimp. He's a goat.
Are they
I think they are distancing themselves from Andromeda.
What is
I think it's
everyone
almost like a
looking
game that's
forward
all
to the
left.
most? I am
this-
looking forward to spending time with all you lovely viewers
Oh man, you are just
what next?
buying those
And-
and
views right now.
bashing a lot of concept art.
Thing that they could do right now after a lot of people were sad. Pretty much pretend this exists. Which is
I feel sorry for your penis.
It's wide and curls up.
Yeah.
There's always the really obvious
Question
stuff
mark?
that, like,
Yeah,
casual
you might need to
gamers,
see somebody about that.
Plants
You
vs.
might have a
Zombies or, like,
condition.
Minions go
Yeah.
on vacation or whatever.
Probably for the EA conference, the thing I'm most looking forward to, if they don't show the Amy Hennig Star Wars game, then it's gonna be UFC 3.
Yep.
The thing I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Sims. I think
Hopefully, there's something that they show along with
so all of the casual games, I feel like might get like,
the Maddens,
small
any
showings
sports
from
game that
it.
they show. I want it to be different.
Yeah.
Just don't make it look better.
I would play that.
The only difference that I've read up on is Madden 18 is going to allow you as a quarterback
No, thank you.
to target where that pass is going to go specifically, and not just to one of your wide
Developer on
receivers.
stage that with the cute
It's
mask.
kind of insane that it's taken them this long to give you
Yeah, and I
that
love like
freedom.
UB Arts used
Yeah.
to do that kind
To
of
me,
thing. They made some
anyway.
really
I
great
don't
games, and I'm hoping
play
that EA, like,
Madden. I mean, I
keeps
like
up with
football,
that,
I like
even though UB only
baseball,
did it
I like
2 years
hockey.
basically, and then dropped off.
I'll
Yeah,
watch
I
them.
Yeah.
The sport. support
unfortunately, EA
and
is
not
this
play
like
it.
evil,
That's me though.
monstrous monolithic
That's
company, and like they
what
make
I
a lot
like.
of cool games, and I think
But
that's
I'm
Football
glad
is the only thing I watch,
Like, hey, guys,
really.
we're not about
Besides
season passes
UFC.
and DLC.
Those are the only
We got
two
this little
sporting
random
events,
Yeah.
unless you count like
What
paintball.
about
I think it's pretty
curling?
unlikely that we'd see it on Round
I don't have any of those channels, but I would.
Oh man,
I would watch the
curling's
shit out of curling.
Find us here on the video.
Would you want to be the broom man or like the bowler?
Just minutes away from that.
Because I'd want to be the broom
Considering
man.
you and I, I was gonna say considering you and I both worked in a bowling alley, that
I
we
think
would
we'd
be,
have a natural advantage.
yeah, we would be very proficient at
But I like a
bowling.
challenge,
Jar Jar Binks.
and I've
Yeah.
slept some damn
Playable?
floors.
Yeah, he's a hero.
We got this.
Okay,
Need
so
for Speed's 3A. I like you, Jalen White. We can be
I like
friends.
to when they're pushing Battlefront so much, but I would
yeah,
really
you and Jalen
anything like
and
Uncharted
Hakuden, not
Star Wars.
Hadouken, Hakuden too.
Hakuden.
I guess it hasn't started yet then. Awesome. No, it's gonna start in 1 minute
Uno
apparently.
mas.
Yeah.
That's
They like
like
to do
3
those.
seconds we saw of the Amy Hennig game in like.
Nacho G says,
See, okay, so they're talking right now about the Amy Hennig game, so I guess there is a possibility that it will be shown during this conference.
You know, and villains.
I'm
and
excited.
Too. I want Jabba the Hutt.
It'll be real good.
Reb420 Blaze it says, "Hey guy on left, I
Seemed
like
the
your
most
shirt.
obvious choice they
Where you
did
get
an
it from?
entire season of heroes and
I guess your guy on left.
Anywhere, man. It is a plain white T-shirt.
That might be one of the funniest fucking thing I've read all day. I like your shirt. Where did you get it?
They're picking on me already. Wait, the stream hasn't even started.
toys.
No,
Except the fact that they are spanning all the different eras. You can
It's
have
okay.
Ewan
It'll
McGregor
get
or
worse.
Atkins.
I mean, that's the
Before it
marketing
gets
word they
better.
keep using is battle fantasies is what they say for Battlefront, and but they seriously they say a lot.
let's get the show on the road, peeps.
It's great.
At the end of the stream, we're gonna pick one lucky viewer, and I will send my autographed T-shirt to you. Link in the description below.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No, I'm not gonna give you my shirt.
Yep, there's the countdown right there.
Here we go.
Fitty.
The style guide there. Sky's the Galaxy. Yeah.
But yeah, I think we'll probably see majority of the
They're
conference.
torturing Hakudan.
Looks like we're
With the
beginning.
wait, I think Hakuden's talking about just the wait, like the year wait to get to E3. And
Yeah.
I get that, man. E3 is one of my favorite times of the year.
It's exciting.
so fun. EA, not so much. Now tomorrow, whenever Microsoft takes stage, I'm gonna be losing my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get this show on the road.
Comic-Con next month. I always want to go to Comic-Con. One of these days. One of these days.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we got? I love what they're doing with their screen this year.
Did you ever see the circle? Because that's exactly what that looks like. The logo for.
I haven't seen it yet, but I haven't heard any good things.
It is one of the shittiest movies I've seen in a very long time.
It's how you'd think at least the cast would carry it with a poor plot.
I know, but they were all bad. All right, here we go. So if they do announce UFC, they'll probably get like Conor McGregor to walk out on stage. FIFA, what's that guy's name, Ronaldo or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they could get
They're
him.
hard pushing him as like the big guy from this.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising if they bring him on.
Yeah. But
I know Need for Speed is not gonna have Paul Walker. Poor Cade.
were you excited for Star Wars 1313 when it was announced? Is that the Amy Hennig one?
I'm assuming.
If that's the Amy Hennig one, then
Oh,
yeah.
They got the band out.
Is that are they all wearing Madden jerseys? Or no, I mean not Madden,
Brady.
Patriots jerseys. Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're bringing out Tom Brady. Or at least this is their way of saying they wanted to get Tom Brady
Yeah,
out
we
here.
wanted to get Tom Brady, but we just got
We got his drum line.
Yeah, so I think they'll get Gronkowski out there.
Turn down the background music, please. We have background music?
I think they're talking about the actual music for this stream,
Oh,
which I guess we could.
you do.
It doesn't seem that loud though. I'll leave it right there.
Oh man, these guys are getting down.
That one guy had a mustache like me.
Do you have a drum set like him?
He's one up me. Oh yeah, there's a career mode where you start off as a rookie in Madden now.
That's
I do.
cool. I can.
And then
I
you
can
like
deal.
start off like in college and stuff. They did it with FIFA last year, I think, and I guess it was a pretty big success. Was that Dan Marino I saw?
Maybe.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. Why are you here?
It was a good game enough years ago. I think was inspired by. Yep, that's the Amy Hennig one. Then yeah. I like how it's a football game and they're not showing any football.
It's just the trend of video games today. Everything needs to be cinematic.
Madden 18 long shot. Okay. It's actually kind of a cool title.
I like it. I can dig it.
That is not Brady. That's Andrew. Listen.
That's Madden like you've never seen it. And I might be biased, but I'm pretty sure that's the most innovative Madden we've done in well over a decade. Welcome to EA Play 2017.
Hey, turn off your music.
From the Hollywood Palladium. This is our second year.
Oh, wait,
Round of
that's...
applause for the drum
Is that
line,
us?
guys.
Oh, there's 2 streams playing right now. That's why.
That's
there.
Madden like you've never seen it. And
Look at
EA
that.
Play. Last year we went out on a limb, tried to do something a little different with a view to changing the way you interact with products.
That would be why it sounded like there was
We wanted to
double
do
audios, because there
something
was double
that put
audio.
the games in your hands earlier, and it showed us how much further we can go. As you can see, we've built a creative space here. We're right in the middle of it. This is going to be where it all goes down over the next 3 days, playing, creating, and sharing with the rest of the world. We've built it this way for a very simple reason. We want more of you to be able to experience this moment. For thousands of you in Hollywood this week, we have hundreds of stations for hands-on gameplay. And for tens of millions of you out there joining online from across the world, you won't hear it just from us. You'll hear it from players, right here. They're here to see new things, to ask questions, to challenge us, to tell us what they like and especially what they don't. They're going to connect with each other and create content. And of course, they're going to play as many games as they possibly can. So let's set the stage for what we'll do over the next hour and a bit. We're going to go deep into 8 new experiences, each with major reveals, massive innovation, and stories that'll pull you in. 2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront,
is not live.
and we got a lot of feedback.
It's probably because you paused it.
A lot of it positive, and a bunch of it constructive. That's a euphemism for not as positive. So today we're going to bring you 30 minutes of Star Wars Battlefront 2. And what we hope you'll see is that we've addressed all of the feedback and gone even further. We've got a mix of everything here for you. A look at new IP, some killer new trailers, demos,
Yep, we're
and
live.
a bunch of live gameplay.
I think he means our
This is going to be a
stream.
lot of fun. And it should be, right?
See, if you look
Because
down, I
we're
mean, you look
all
at the bottom
here
and
for
see
one
it's not
simple
100%
reason.
current.
All of us share
But you paused
one
it to
fundamental belief.
correct
That's that
the other
games
one.
are the
Yeah.
best
So that's
form of
we're a little
entertainment
behind. We'll be okay.
on the planet.
We're
Yeah.
all right. We're good. We're golden.
They connect us like nothing
Maybe
else.
silver.
They bring
Well,
us
that,
together
and you
across
got to remember
cities
that a
and
live
countries.
stream
They
is
inspire us.
always going to be delayed
They
from
ignite
them coming to
the
us,
fires of
and then us going to you, so it's
competition inside us.
double delayed.
You don't have to explain it to
Games
me.
allow us to
Explain
do
it to your
extraordinary
fans.
So
things
it's
and
double
to be
delayed is what it
extraordinary in
is.
ways.
It's like the double
Games
down
enable
sandwich
us
from
to be our
KFC.
most creative selves.
Sponsored by
Whether that's
KFC.
as game makers trying to pioneer new ways to play, or players making each game a unique expression of our own
Who's
passion
hyped? Raise
for
your
what we do.
hand.
Games put the power of play in our hands, to do with it what we want and to make it our own. So let's celebrate. For the next 3 days, we're here to celebrate play with all of you. And what better place to start than with a game that has taken the world by storm, Battlefield 1.
Oh. I didn't think they were going to do anything with Battlefield. I thought they were just done. I guess
I think they
DLC.
About a
Yeah.
revolution
DLC, yeah.
that's coming to this great franchise. So let's jump to Battlefield.
I'm excited. I thought it was a
right
great concept
from the
for a
creative
game.
heart of EA Play.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Galata, producer for Battlefield 1 at our DICE studio right here in LA. I'm standing inside the creator cave at EA Play, where our community is creating new content to share with players across the globe. It's unbelievably rewarding to see more than 20 million players embracing the game, crafting their own memorable moments, only possible in Battlefield 1. Let's take a look.
Hey, Noob, I got some questions to ask you.
Okay.
What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
The thing I find special about Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair, or heal, or hide.
Oh, I just shot an airplane out with the game bullet!
I'm most definitely proud to be a part of the Battlefield community. I've never been a part of any other gaming community where people are just so passionate about their game.
Everyone in this community is focusing on making this game as best as it can be and expanding on the experiences that we've already had.
No way!
Was mich an Battlefield begeistert, ist die schiere Bandbreite an Dingen, die ich in diesem Spiel tun kann.
Player versus tank versus plane versus environment.
My most memorable moments is what I do with my community. A 64-man army that just does massive, crazy things.
I have made so many amazing friends who have become more like family.
It's something that brought a whole lot of people together. We'll squad up and go.
Still haven't played it yet. Have you?
I've watched a lot of it. Not FPSs aren't my thing, with the exception of Overwatch for some reason. Most because I'm a Blizzard fanboy.
Yeah. No, I love FPSs. What the fuck?
Well,
that was a goddamn shark.
DLC.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to do that again in my life! I'll never be able to do that again in my life. Never, ever. That's it. That's as good as it gets. I should just stop playing. I should quit.
He's wrong. I just seen a shark come out of a pool of blood.
Yeah.
It's better than blowing up a tank.
He just disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible. We love these.
They're just gonna ignore the shark.
Yeah.
Even more of them.
Sharknado DLC.
First, night maps debut.
And that's why I'm afraid of sharks. You can be in the middle of a desert and one can attack you.
Pure blood.
Deploy tactics as you fight through the night in a massive network of trenches.
July
Second,
pre-state
I'm excited to announce
okay.
I don't speak French.
Revolution in Battlefield 1.
I'm assuming French.
We're bringing epic battles to the
Could be
Eastern
Klingon.
Front
In the name of the
World
Tsar.
War.
Could be Russian.
In the Name of the Tsar expands Battlefield 1 to the blistering winter in the East. This is the biggest front of World War I. And with it, we're bringing you 6 new maps, the Russian army, including the mighty Hussar cavalry, new vehicles and weapons to expand your arsenal, and the iconic Women's Battalion of Death. Finally, we're introducing a richer gameplay
better?
Yeah, that's better.
in both progression
sir.
and operations mode.
Oh, we got the women.
By bringing deeper player progression through all new assignments, the ability to tailor your playstyle with specializations, and new multi-battle experiences woven through the fan-favorite game mode, Operations. All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the Tsar. And for the next 3 days, the Lubkow Pass map from In the Name of the Tsar is right here at EA Play. For those of you tuning in, you'll get a glimpse of it from these guys when they share it on their channels very soon. So there you have it, 8 new maps in total, opening up the largest front in World War I with new ways to play. There's never been a better time to be part of the Battlefield community. Now enough of me. Let's give you a first look at In the Name of the Tsar. A revolution is coming.
He has a very soft voice. Kind of wanted to put me to sleep. You will never play a better game.
I wanted to read to me at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Good night, Moon.
Услышишь гром и вспомнишь об этом. Полоска неба будет твердо алой,
Heart Crimson.
а сердце будет, как тогда.
Oh, you got spears. Oh.
Damn!
В огне.
Hot diggity damn.
In Russia, War fights you.
Hi everyone. I have the privilege of leading our global development teams. 6,000 of the most creative people making truly amazing experiences, including
No Wonder Woman DLC.
Now this summer is going to be huge.
That's the next
so much
one.
New content,
After the
so
Zara
much more
one.
to play, and so many new ways to play. And there's one more thing we'll bring to Battlefield. Later this year, we're going to give you a new competitive Battlefield experience. We've heard you. You want a smaller, tighter experience focused on team play. You want all
Yeah, smaller, tighter, based on team play, am I right?
To players and to viewers.
Been there.
And it's coming. I can't wait to
Not
share
often.
more with you guys at Gamescom in August. Now, competition is at the center of EA today, and we've always thought about it a little differently. We believe in making stars of all our players. Let me tell you something really cool. Last month, I was watching an amazing competitor, Shells. He made it to the FUT Championship finals in
They
Berlin.
said the FUT Championship?
6 months
I
ago,
heard it too.
this guy was
Yeah.
an unknown. Now he's
Well,
a
congratulations on making it to the FUT Championship finals.
It's smaller, tighter,
Yeah.
team play based gameplay.
Yep.
Now, we want to find more stars.
He finished my
so
joke
we're
for
doubling
me.
down in competition in ways only EA can. This fall, we're launching the largest FIFA championship ever, with many ways to compete. The best FUT players will compete in the FIFA Ultimate Team Champions Cups. And in our official Football League competitions, you can represent your favorite real-world team. It's true. You
Oh, there it
can.
is. It's on his shirt. Foot.
We'll have much more to share,
Nope.
including
Like
our Madden
football.
plans
Nope,
later this
it's
summer.
fuck.
Okay.
Fuck championships.
As developers, your
championships.
passion is what fuels us. Your stories inspire us, and competition like
I was a
nothing
FUT
else
champion once.
brings them to life.
At the county fair. Wrestle the hog.
If anything happens in this tournament, at least he has that.
This is my first time. My first time. This is my first time competing. I just thought maybe this is something I could do.
So many good players.
I want to beat them just like they want to beat me.
I just don't understand how people think I'm the underdog.
That is confidence right there.
This is the highest level you can play. There is a real thin
Well, there
line
is the real
between success
NFL and the
failure.
real, you know.
How nervous are you right now? It's going to be a really tough
Commander
game.
Ramble says we're the 2017 fucking champs.
He's just a person you can hate. He is an absolute beast.
I wonder if we're going to see a handshake. Nope, not going to see it. He's
Damn.
second place time and time again. We have a game. He scored it.
Now's the time to stand up. This is what competitive gaming's all about.
Taku Dan's first time fucking. We're not gonna be gentle.
No.
We're not even gonna spit on it first.
Were you ever in doubt in that game?
I was in doubt the whole time.
These guys are going through something special right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, sitting on your couch,
This could be you.
They get a belt.
That's like a WWE belt, man.
You
No, yeah, man.
Let me tell you about Ronaldo, brother.
Oh, yeah. I'm the cream of the crop, man. Now, why the hell are they showing this on PlayStation instead of on this new Scorpio? I thought everything at the show would be like powered by Scorpio, you know?
I don't even know what that is.
Xbox's new console is coming out tomorrow.
Oh, shit, I'm behind on the time. It's coming out tomorrow?
Well, we're going to reveal it tomorrow.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Well, hell, if it's not even revealed, how can they be showcasing anything
Dev
on it?
kits have been sent out everywhere. 4K, 6 teraflop. It's like as powerful as a PC.
Has the software caught up to the hardware, though?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you got to look back in the days of the Xbox 360. I mean, games that came out, like, debuted with that console,
yeah,
looked like shit. And by the time that console reached the end of its life, games looked pretty good.
Yeah.
So that makes me wonder if really there's any difference on the game side of things, if you can really even tell at this point. Now, I know you will quickly, because the software always catches up and then exceeds.
It's going to be a 4K graphic console.
How many Ks do you need?
8 is what the human eye can detect.
Man.
I'm just you son of a bitch.
Those Ks took my family.
4K killed my father.
What is this?
I don't know, but I think
look away for a second. I come back and I do this.
Is this even a EA anymore?
Is that
Kevin Bacon? Terry Crews? Everybody in the audience right now is like, this is a gaming conference, right?
They're eating. That guy wasn't taking it seriously. Men in blazers.
I went early, Rog. I went early. Ladies and gentlemen, we
don't
are
have
the men in
blazers.
blazers. That's Rog, the bald one. I'm Davo, way less bald in person. We are delighted to be here.
Oh, we really are. Some of you will know us as the hosts of one of the top 3 most popular football shows ever to be produced in the panic room and the crap part of Soho.
That is true. Somehow, we convinced world leaders like Will Ferrell to come talk to us about the 5th best sport in the world.
Oh, we've tricked them all, Davo.
Yep.
They are
The
leaving
common thread
curling
for
out
us
of
is
that.
always football and FIFA. And when I speak to players
They
around
can't
the world,
high-five.
they all tell me their experience with FIFA runs so deep, it actually impacts the way they play on the field. That is art influencing life.
It's
Davo.
all melding together.
Yeah, he
Rog,
totally
look at
did
this.
miss that high
Look how
five.
the world's game comes to life in FIFA 18. Player personality that differentiates even
Yeah,
the
why
forwards
can't they have Kevin Bacon?
Yeah,
Lazy
bring
Gamer.
Kevin Bacon back. That's right, Lazy Gamer. Bring Kevin Bacon back.
Raheem Sterling and develop with detail Anton Griezmann's technical ability to suavely fly past all defenders.
Well,
So
Footsie
suave.
McFlip says it's cringe
Take a look at
o'clock.
this. They make
Yeah.
you feel like you're in the Argentinian sun with your
Does the
pasty
word
white
cringe
legs.
make
And
you
this is
cringe these
massive,
days? Like, I
Rog.
hear the
They've
word and
now
I
got
automatically
the
am
ideal
preconditioned
athlete helping
to
develop the game. Is
You
there
cringe
anyone
'cause of the word
better
cringe?
or more
I know what I mean.
genetically
It's not the word
sound
itself,
than
but I
Cristiano
hear it and I know what I'm
Ronaldo?
already going to
Could you
see.
get anyone
Hmm.
better than that?
Well, that man doesn't
It's
have
like
a
a
six-pack.
Pavlovian dog sort of thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, the only way to
Except
make
they don't get fed at the
Cristiano
end.
look better is to
Yeah.
jam him in
Which
spandex and capture
which
his
sucks.
It's the worst. It's the worst part of the whole thing.
He's done it all. Let's hear it. Back-to-back champion of Europe.
Yeah.
The La Liga
I wish
title,
I had a
the
black
Ballon
suit to
d'Or,
run around
yeah,
covered in
literally
balls.
Every trophy.
Don't.
Most impressive from our perspective.
I was gonna let it slide.
Let's.
He has hair, Roger. But as huge as Ronaldo has been this past year,
Wait.
there's one story
Why is there
bigger than
stuttering
them all.
on the stream? I don't know.
Peter Moore becoming CEO.
Why can't
Because you
use
touch
the-
yourself in
Why
the
can't
name.
you use the
Yeah,
proper
no,
form of
no,
there?
Rog.
Yeah.
No, Rog.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Buckley. Don't cut me with your name.
Hero of the virtual pitch and the star of The Journey. Alex
Footsie
would go
McFlip
on to
says,
score
well, I could have
more
gone
than
with
360 million goals.
I don't-
Schadenfreude.
I don't speak French.
That one's
That's
true, and
German.
so's this one.
Schadenfreude.
That's the joke.
Take the field over the past year.
Yeah.
The single
I don't
name most
speak
tweeted, even more than Sir
English.
Harry
I
Kane.
speak
Oh,
American.
he changed it on me.
We could have used him today.
From Dashman.
We could have won it all.
Yeah.
Talking about
A man of many
winning,
talents.
story
Of
that
Frim
Europe
Shademan.
has had.
Yeah.
Winning the FA Cup. Just
It's the
18
acting
years
school he
old,
took,
barely
isn't it?
passed his bar.
No, it's just phonetic.
He's experienced more in his first season than
They
I've
taught
had
you
my
that
entire life.
That is
At,
true.
at
Public
the acting
school.
school.
I didn't.
Hook it on Pahonics, work it for me.
Life of every
There you
footballer is a
go.
journey
Yeah.
Filled with victory, defeat,
I actually can't
glory,
read.
and
I just.
conflict,
I'm
dreams come
dyslexic.
I'm a good
Challenges
liar.
that lie ahead.
Yeah.
So,
I fake
everyone
it.
wants to know, what is next for our man Alex Hunter?
I don't know, Davo, but it seems
These guys are still talking.
They're still there. I've completely ignored them.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Timing.
There is one question on everybody's lips.
What next for Hunter?
Oh, God.
Everyone's hunting Hunter.
Alex Hunter has been talked about. I think always Alex Hunter.
So I guess like they're gonna weave themselves into the story mode of the new FIFA game.
Oh, Jesus.
Alexander is a global talent, a huge talent. He needs the right club and the right manager.
Any club will be lucky to have him.
Alex Hunter is in the media every day and it's getting annoying to be fair.
I agree, blonde man. This is getting a little annoying.
Alex Hunter go?
I'm not really sure that a move
Jamie Lannister.
Yeah.
But this guy's getting too big for his boots, blood.
Alexander is a great player. He's a beast. He actually is. He's very quick. He's got skill.
Amazing skills.
Anthem è un attaccante fenomenale.
He's got good people around him.
Hunter's bombed his bridge and he has to look after himself. Go!
So,
I was nervous.
as a side note, I think Jamie Lannister as Azor Ahai Reborn.
Alexander, stay or go.
I'm calling it.
There you go. Game mentioned footage. You mean a cinematic trailer that you're going to put into the game?
Hang on, Alex Hunter isn't real. He's a character in the video game.
Yeah.
I thought they were talking about some guy.
No. Like I said, they wove themselves into the game. Like they're talking about this fake guy.
What up, guys?
That's the YouTube prank for prank guy.
You guys don't know who I am. My name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator. So, I am here.
Uh-oh, I see the Mustang. Here we go.
Yep.
Jam.
Here we go. Need for Speed Payback.
I like his haircut.
If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback,
He's nervous.
Yeah, it's a great game. But all right, all set aside, I'm a YouTube creator. Need for Speed Payback is coming out. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse.
Wow.
Things
are going poorly for Need for Speed.
Things are going poorly for Jesse.
Payback, you are on a revenge mission to take down the House. House is a cartel that rules the city's casinos, criminals, and cops, and that is we're delivering a brand new experience with wild heist missions, intense cop pursuits, grueling car battles, and jaw-dropping action moments. No longer is this just about being first across the finish line. We are putting you behind the wheel of an action-driving fantasy.
So Need for Speed has been around for a long time. There's been a lot of new things coming to the game, and a lot of old things that people are familiar with the franchise.
I can't talk without my hands.
We're putting a new narrative into the game where you drive 3 different characters, Tyler, Jess, and Mac, all bringing their own unique playstyle to the game. You drive across city, mountains, deserts, and canyons in the most diverse open world ever made for a Need for Speed game. There's a lot of great new elements in this game, but also obviously a lot of fundamentals like customization.
Damn!
We go way deeper when it comes to visual and performance
Destroyer.
as well as introducing something on top of that, something we call
I guess it is. They don't need ease.
That you transform from scrap to stock to supercars.
Speaking of customization, my homie Nick, AR12 Gaming, he looks like he's customizing a classic Beetle. He's going to be doing a lot more of this customization. And
hey, there's Jack Patillo right there.
On the stream if you want
Jack looks stoned. Did you see him?
I think they smoke a lot of pot at these times.
Jack is like, That was fucking hilarious.
It's almost like these game companies lure YouTube personalities out.
Yeah.
And give them things for good reviews. The game could be great.
In the comment section, shout out if you saw stoned Jack Patillo back there. The prank is how bad that conference was.
It'll be part of a convoy.
What do you think?
Just a prank,
Quick
bro.
hit and run. Get me close to the truck and I'll take care of the rest. Get me close to that truck before it hits the tunnel. The house won't let us anywhere near the truck.
Hashtag stoned Patillo.
Get rid of these guys.
Oh! Damn!
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get that truck.
Look out! Shit! Damn it!
What the hell? This guy's out of his mind.
There's something much bigger going on here.
What's the play?
Forget the tunnel. We get him before he reaches the city.
Guys, more house cars headed your way.
Damn, man. That looks fucking awesome. I will probably get this game.
They are definitely coming up with something fun.
Yeah.
There's no clock, there's no checkpoints, it's just drive to accomplish something.
Tanks is what they are.
They're going down either way.
Take him out, Ty.
I like the slowed down footage of them crashing into stuff.
Hopefully it doesn't get old.
It already feels like it's gonna get old. It just kind of breaks up the flow of the gameplay.
And how would that affect you, you know, driving, you know?
That's the worst thing you can do in like a game like this doesn't require a lot of like thought on the moment. It's more of kind of you just get into a rhythm and a reflex thing, and the more you break that up, the worse off you're gonna be.
Yeah.
That's me though. I shouldn't generalize that. I think it's cool, makes for a cool shot, but if they're just going to keep doing it, that's pretty sweet.
I got this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good job, team. Let's take this baby home.
Let's see what she can do.
Oh, don't cut away. I wanted to see that thing really, you know, putting forward the gear. I wanted to see what it could... Okay. That's cool. Oh, man. I wanted more.
That looks cool. That looks good.
I'll probably be getting that one.
I can assure you that plays as well as it looks. Last year at EA Play, we unveiled EA Originals. The program was something we created to support small, independent studios.
Lazy Gamer makes a good point. I would love to see a game that's got some degree of get out of the car, problem solving, lore, role play, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
that'd be fun. I would like that a lot.
Offering a level of security.
Yeah, I totally get it. Like
these games go back to the
not quite GTA, but to the point where you can get out of one car and get in another one.
In the community's reaction to this, I can tell you we've received hundreds of pitches, many of them brilliant, and as a result, we now have several new titles in development. Today, I want to introduce you to our next EA Originals title, one that I've been very close to from the beginning. This game tells a story in an entirely new way. Now, a few years ago, I played the indie hit, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, with my oldest
It's a good
daughter.
game.
I loved how different the game felt. The mechanics and storytelling were really cool.
Did
and
you
we
just
both
shout out
loved
to a
the
game that they
emotional
didn't
story.
produce?
So I decided to contact the game's creator,
People,
Joseph.
oh, I guess they
When we
contacted
met,
him,
we
and now they're
instantly
working with him
realized
on a
we
new
shared
indie
the same
title.
passion for
That makes more
games
sense.
and how to
Yeah.
bring new experiences.
That's why
This
he
game we
said-
didn't make, it's
I
great.
also found out that he was building a new studio called Hazelight. Now we're thrilled to be working with Joseph to bring his new project to all of you. What started out as a wild
No,
idea
the Mad
on
Max
paper
game wasn't
has now
good.
turned into a
Any
groundbreaking
movie
one-of-a-kind
tie-in
game
games.
called
Yeah.
A Way Out. Take a look.
What was it called? One Way Out?
What's your plan?
Stay the hell away from me, okay?
Has a big ass nose. Is this going to be a Prison Break game? If so, I'm in.
I'm sure you have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too.
Yeah? Not my problem.
It is a Prison Break game. I'm in.
Co-op Prison Break game.
Yep.
All back to back climbing.
It's pitch black. We need a light.
Screw it. I'll go first. Oh, crap!
You okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna be playing the shit out of this game. Oh, cool.
You have a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
I love you, buddy.
Vincent, what are you doing here?
She's my daughter, too.
It's like the guy on the right in the green jacket has got a very distinct, like Robert De Niro from Taxi Driver thing going on.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, he didn't make it. A Way Out.
This looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good. And actually, just based on like the I mean, I noticed most of that trailer was them in the prison, but I feel like that's going to be a very short part of the game
Yeah.
compared to. I think it's going to be well
the
past
run,
that.
the run away from that.
Show you the game.
If it only had Wentworth Miller.
I wanted to make
Yeah.
another game that pushed the boundaries.
I've never
of
heard of a
how
man
to
that's
tell stories
disappointed
without
more female
compromising on gameplay.
fans than
Really?
anything gay. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hazelight Studios,
He's
together with the team
he
behind
disappointed
Battlefront,
women worldwide,
working with EA's
being so beautiful
originals
and
was perfect for
unattainable.
this, because we have the full creative freedom and trust from EA to deliver the game we truly believe in.
I like
That
his
is very
voice.
important for Hazelight, let me tell you that. So, the
think
idea
that's
for
Italian.
A Way Out came to me when me and a friend trying to find a co-op game that wasn't just a drop-in, drop-out experience. I wanted to play a game where the characters had unique personalities and goals. A game where me and a friend can embark on an emotional journey together. And this is exactly what A Way Out
This
is.
is like a more
The game
in-depth,
is designed
involved
for
Army of
split-screen
Two,
co-op only.
which was a
Online
fun
only.
game, great fun
So You
game.
will be able to play it online, but to get the full experience and feel, we want you and your friend to play it in your couch. And gameplay-wise, yeah, couch, nice, right? Action. Finally, yeah. And,
He's harkening back
what
to
was
the
I
old
gonna
days
say?
of the
Yeah,
LAN party.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's coming to me. Come on.
Because yeah, that's just it doesn't seem like it'd be
Gameplay-wise,
fun
it's
if
gonna
you're
be
playing with
crazy.
some
It's
random
gonna be
on
a
like
huge amount of
PlayStation Network.
variation. You're gonna be able to
Yeah.
play everything. I mean, not everything.
But sometimes, you know, like, if, like, say I wanted to play with Zach
Yeah.
and wanted to do over, you know, just partner up that way, that'd be a lot easier to do it that way. But couch co-op, you
But
should
let
have
me
that
tell you
option.
this.
Yeah.
After you finish playing a Way Out, I will tell you, you will play a co-op game like never before. I know, I mean, I can
Couch
guarantee that.
DLC.
I know I sound like a but I can't help it. because
Way to go, Quentin.
I'm
Yeah, that
so
is Quentin
pumped
sound.
up, it's
Quentin
crazy.
Lynn.
You
Or
don't know, I
quiet
live, breathe
in
this game.
sound.
I'm telling you, it's like, it's gonna kick ass. It's gonna kick ass.
Quiet in sound.
So right now, I will show you a gameplay video. It's gonna show you just a small part of the game, but still, you're gonna get blown away. And I also want to say that I'm so proud and happy to be part of this.
Yeah, he is the best presenter so far because he's actually gone through every single sentence without fucking it up.
So much
I think
fun.
he took that shirt
And
off of the
also,
prank
one last
guy because
thing,
that's
one
what the
last
prank
thing.
guy was
I wanna
wearing.
say
Oh, was
hello
it?
I think this
to my
Italian guy
Hazelight
just
team,
showed just
watching
judging
live
by
from
his
Sweden.
Give me your shit.
his personality and
Come on.
his voice. He just shows up rugged with no shirt
Yeah.
on everywhere he goes.
That shirt's is mine now. Give it to me.
A Way Out is a story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op.
Only
Which means
in
you have to play
split-screen.
the game with a friend, either online or on your couch.
Okay, you can do it online.
The game starts in a prison. You play as Vincent and Leo. You and a friend will get to know your characters and unfold their story
You don't know
together.
anything about me, man.
That nose.
But Harvey killed someone very close to me.
It's like everything about his face is bombastic and huge. The mutton chops, the pompadour, that
I
nose.
feel like he,
On the right side,
it's like when you're a streamer and you're doing like a brand new like playthrough of like Mass Effect and you just make the goofiest looking character. you
Yeah,
can.
that's exactly.
Take all the sliders all the way out.
Here's another one.
The Shawshank
Vincent and
Simulator.
Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario. in
Little
different
did I know
ways.
that big
Either
nose
get the cart
pompadour
with
was gonna be
Vincent
my
or
best
with
friend.
Right here. I think it's got your name on it.
Got the receding hairline pompadour.
broken. I
That
don't
was
know.
amazing.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot!
That sounded like Rick Sanchez. Get over here, you idiot. Morty.
Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want
Cheat
you and
simulator.
your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire
I feel like
story.
Mr.
But let
Mutton
me tell you,
Chops is
this
gonna have the
just
funner
beginning
decisions.
of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Putting cops in headlocks.
Rear naked choke.
Relax.
Yeah, this is game of the show so far, or game of this conference. I thought it was going to be Need for Speed.
And they are stepping it up as they're moving along.
Yeah. Which, if we get to see that
I know, me again.
Amy Hennig's Star Wars game, that might take it,
Thank
though.
you, Joseph. That game is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Now let's switch gears for just a minute. It's great to be here showing you the games you'll play this year. But at the same time, we are inspired to look farther ahead. Creative ideas combined with new technologies become an unstoppable.
Anthony Wagner.
We have teams today
Vlogger.
Vlogger?
Yeah. I like Wagner better. Anthony Wagner, thank you for following or subscribing.
We appreciate it.
Artists, designers, and engineers within our studios.
That felt so
our
70s.
Frostbite team.
Yeah.
Our digital platform team.
Frostbite engine has got to be Star Wars, probably.
Madden 18 uses the Frostbite engine too.
Or also Mass Effect.
I feel like that's their baby right now.
That's one reason we created this new division. Seed is a small, stealthy team that I work with on a daily basis, exploring some of our most visionary concepts, like deep learning or neural networks, creating a world for you to define, to interact with and share as you wish, or virtual humans with deeply sophisticated artificial intelligence. So instead of one main character shared by millions, we can have millions of main characters shaped by you. That's just the beginning of how we can blur reality and the digital world. Go anywhere, share your discoveries, be anyone. The games become yours. Now, what we know today is that interactive entertainment will change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 45. Together, we are building that future. One that disrupts, empowers, and is full of play. And to do that, we also need innovative new platform technology. So when we were thrilled when we got our first Project Scorpio dev kits from Microsoft.
There we go. Yeah.
6 teraflops and true 4K graphical fidelity. Now these Madden NFL 18 visuals are just a taste of what can be accomplished combining Frostbite with Project Scorpio. And already we are creating the most detailed, high-resolution environments you've ever seen on a console. Madden looks absolutely stunning, but as game makers,
it does look good.
Graphics and effects
then again, it's 4K downscaled to a 20 or 1080 resolution on this TV.
Platform. It's coming at the right time.
And again, it's only gonna get better.
I have one more thing before I go. New IP is one of the purest forms.
So I'm confused as to what Seed is.
It sounds like it's a small division of theirs where they're going out and finding people with good ideas. They're doing things and trying to partner with them.
Okay. Will push every boundary for you. It is fast, dangerous, beautiful, and unexpected. So this is just the first tease that we're showing you today. Then we will have so much more in the Microsoft press conference tomorrow, so don't miss that. But for now, here's the first glimpse of our brand new IP from BioWare.
Oh man.
BioWare's already showing off a new IP, huh?
I'm excited.
It's not Mass Effect, it's not Dragon Age.
It's our armor. It protects us from what lies beyond.
Okay.
But out there, you either live with the choices you make, or die trying to change them.
Whoa. Anthem.
The story doesn't end here. It's just the beginning.
Damn.
We're gonna see more tomorrow at Microsoft.
That looks good.
That looked really cool. NBA Live 18.
I'm Sean O'Brien.
I'm unashamedly
to share the latest about NBA Live 18.
BioWare follower till the day I die. They can do no wrong to me.
Besides Andromeda.
I think it has its weak points, but I think it's also a fun game.
Yeah.
If you can get past the glitches.
Hands-on station out in FanFest, so you can check out some of those improvements. And then we're going to come back in here and give you more details about how NBA Live 18 introduces an entirely new way to play a basketball game.
No, I love BioWare and everything they've ever done. I remember the first time I played Knights of the Old Republic, and I was 12, 11 years old, something like that.
Yeah.
I just fell in love with it immediately.
I get it. I totally get it.
I am telling you right now, I am excited to see a first look at NBA Live 18, and no one better in the business than my guy right here, creative director Connor Dugan. Connor, let's take first look, NBA Live 18.
Yeah, what's up? I mean, I'm super excited that people finally get their hands on NBA Live. We're going to take a look at a replay we just got. Q and I were playing. I'm controlling LeBron. Q's controlling KD. Let's take a look.
Get all these angles in here. I want to see the sweat.
So they got the whole NBA Finals going on right there.
I'm performing any combination of moves I want. So I can go behind.
Game 5 is Monday.
Is it Monday?
Attack the basket. But KD or Q.
I thought Golden State had their number. I think they played last night.
Try to go back at him again. This time
Yeah.
go middle. But Q's late. He doesn't hit his left stick. He misses a timing window, and now I have an open lane to the hoop. So we see Zaza coming over.
Tell me he finishes strong.
He does
Tell me he
finish
finishes strong.
I use my right stick to finish with the left hand, as you can see here, right over top of Zaza. Finish in the lane. And then there we have it. LeBron's looking like LeBron. Nice tight shot.
Classic LeBron, baby. That's what it's all about right there. I appreciate this first look at NBA Live 18.
Why is James crying?
Thanks, fellas.
Cause he just got dunked out.
Thank you. We're excited for all of you to get your hands on NBA Live.
YouTube
18.
is ahead by a few minutes, so it's weird being ahead. See, that's just how it happens with live streams.
Yeah.
It's delayed coming to me, and then whenever it gets, processed through my computer and then sent back to you, it's delayed even further. So.
It can't be more than just a couple of minutes difference at most.
No, yeah.
If even that.
NBA Live 18 is an all-new way to pursue your legacy. Centered on you.
Get classic teams in there. You get the 90s Bulls in there, I'll buy the game.
To the one. The one.
I need Rodman, Pittman, and Jordan.
And with whom you
Not
want.
Pittman, Pippen. I stumbled over my words.
Matters just as much as the rings you earn in the league. Rise through the ranks in the league. An authentic NBA experience where you dominate the hardwood on your way to winning championships. But the new NBA Live goes beyond the league, taking you into the streets, where the rules and how you earn respect.
Okay, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
That
I like
is
that.
With friends to take down NBA legends at historic courts like Venice Beach. Throughout your journey, your on-court performance leads to increased skills and new gear, as your hype builds in both the streets and the league, from Venice to Rucker Park and everywhere in between. Join the community with 5-on-5 pickup games at iconic, real-world courts. Hit the Drew League and continue to build your legacy in the Pro-Am Tour. Earn the right to go head-to-head with the very best and show off your signature style.
Yeah.
From East
Basically
Coast
3
to
different
West
game
Coast,
modes,
from the streets
Yeah.
to the league. Everything you do matters. Your legacy is defined by you and how you choose to play.
That is actually really cool.
I like that.
That is really cool, actually.
I don't follow basketball really that closely. I think it's...
I do March Madness and then the NBA Finals. Unless I find out that the Bulls are actually doing good, then I'll start caring again. But it's not the Bulls of the old.
No, not when we were kids. And
no, they were unstoppable. Then we got Derrick Rose, who was made out of glass.
Footsie McFlip says, I guess this is as internationally diverse as your chat will ever get. Excuse me, you don't know how great this channel's ever going to be.
Yeah, and the fact that we have people from Brazil, Sweden. Like, see, we even have Swedish Otaku in here as well.
There we go.
And he's been in here several times. EA are fucking assholes for not supporting Switch. Shove it up your ass, EA. It's not EA's fault. Nintendo's very particular who they work with.
Yeah,
so
Nintendo's becoming such an oddity in the gaming world now.
I don't give a shit about
niche.
I don't. This is gonna piss you off, Swedish Otaku. I don't give a shit about Nintendo, like at all. Welcome back, Andrew.
Coming up here in just a moment.
Thanks, Andrew.
That's
what he would have said if he was here. Because you're also named Andrew.
This is true. Facts.
Last week we did
not fake
pretty
news.
amazing together.
Not fake news.
We held our annual EA Play to Give campaign.
It's the greatest news ever.
It's the greatest press conference EA's ever done. Better than any conference E3's ever put on.
It's a great confefe. Damn, I said I wasn't going to do a confefe joke.
It's funny.
Ditch the label.
Your World Prejudice Free?
$1 million to these 3 great organizations in support
Okay, it's an organization they're supporting. I'm like,
okay, yeah.
And here's where play comes in. All of you, our millions of players out there, joined us in support of inclusion. you came out in play in 9 in-game challenges. And by coming together, we are showing the world what a positive force that games can be. And to thank you for that, we're opening ways for you to play a bunch of great games for free. Starting today for the rest of the week, Origin Access, as well as the Vaultlin EA Access, are free. For PlayStation 4 players, we'll also have a bunch of free trials running all week.
I do have EA access. That's actually a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it just...
It's a like a yearly subscription. You can play their games.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Like, yeah, you get, like, you don't, like, the brand new games, you have to wait, like, 3 months before, after they're out, but then you pay the month, or pay for a year, and then you play wherever you want, how many you want, like, their full library.
Everything. Oh, that's pretty sweet. How much is the yearly subscription?
I think $50.
That's not bad.
So it's like buying a game, but you're buying all the
John
games.
Boyega.
Boyega!
This is...
I like how they did that. Battlefront was cool, but we needed a story mode.
There we go.
Now we're finally getting a story mode.
Token black guy, right? That's poor joke.
Who the hell?
Is that Olivia Munn? That's not Olivia Munn.
Is that no?
Is it?
No.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Janina Gavankar.
Oh yeah, she's from
Commander Iden Versio.
She's from so many. She was in True Blood. She was in The League. She's awesome.
I'd give her the worst 2 minutes of her life.
I'm also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story in games.
Oh god, now I am fully hard.
That tweet from John Boyega was like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars story? We don't want to just
She's way hotter than Olivia Munn. Debatable.
Times. What we want to do,
but they're, I mean,
new and authentic,
they're outside of my attainable goals, so I lump them together.
That delivers new perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite Star Wars characters.
I don't know about that.
Also
Let's McFlip.
New ones.
Olivia Munn's really fucking hot.
Tells an essential Star
And I won't get
Wars
into the
story
details
at
as to
any
why I
level.
like her,
Star Wars
but
Battlefront 2
I do.
will tell a new Star Wars story that helps bridge the gap between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Okay, that's cool.
I like it.
I do too.
So that's the question.
There's a
these
big
days.
time
like,
period
what's,
there.
But EA
yeah,
didn't
what's
just stop
happened in the
there.
last 30 years?
We loved the previous Battlefront of 2015, but we wanted more.
Okay, so it's going to tell the story, but what happens? But is it going to be canon?
Than the previous
It better be.
title,
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
with more
everything
than
being put out
3
today is
times
canon.
the content of the first game.
Darth Maul?
Now, I'm
He
all
is
about that
was
co-op,
alive
and
in
they're
the
bringing it back.
new
Old Republic.
series.
Return of Skirmish. So I'm
The
gonna be cuddling up with someone
animated
playing
one.
Yeah. Yeah, the spider legs, and then you got the robot
in
legs.
multiplayer,
Obi-Wan killed him
there are
again.
more heroes,
This time a lot
more
faster,
vehicles,
without giving no
more
fucks.
planets. I've been to
Old Obi-Wan ain't got time for
more
your shit,
space
kid.
battles and
He's getting too old
starfighter
for this
assaults
shit.
and deeper progression and customization
Laser Gamer
as
says she
well
sounds like
as
she's
content
trying
from
too hard.
across all eras.
I don't know about you. I like a woman that'll try
As
too
we
hard
know,
to impress me.
Star
That's-
Wars is not just some checklist.
Especially when they
of
look like that.
features.
Maybe
How
she's
does
in
Battlefront
character.
2 play?
Think of that. Maybe she's just in the character
team
that
of
she's going to be
Dice in
playing.
Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the world. And they've been working with the EA Game Changers to make sure Star Wars Battlefront 2 has the multiplayer we're all looking for.
I don't like
These
staged
Game Changers,
things.
they
Like,
basically
here,
get,
put on
like,
this
tapped
Imperial
on the
logo
shoulder
beanie
'cause
so
they're the
people
best
know you're
Battlefront
working on a
players in
Star
the
Wars
world, And then they
game.
get secretly flown out to Stockholm. As long as they provide valuable feedback, they get an
Stone
early
Mountain 64.
Sounds like an awesome
That is,
program and such a
that guy
The
is
YouTube
from,
channel.
yeah,
That's true.
Screw Attack.
So,
Is he
let's
from
hear
Screw
more
He's
Attack?
from
from
Screw
them
Attack. His
about
name
their
is,
time at DICE.
what is his name? He's really funny.
Yeah, his videos where he pretends like it's real.
Yeah.
They're the funniest videos on YouTube. He plays The Division.
Yes.
And it's some of the funniest videos. That's negative.
This is gonna stay, right?
Yeah, Swedish Otaku. They're in Stockholm right now.
Change something if it's not working.
Swedish Otaku, we're going to need you to go say hi to these folks for us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. My first impression with the game is
David Steinberg.
Oh wait, no, that's not the guy from Screwtack. It looks a lot like him though.
Yeah.
We've got a whole bunch of new features. One of the biggest ones that a lot of fans are excited about is the class system. They split the characters up into different classes.
They have different weapons, special abilities that you can customize.
It affects your health. It affects how you are going to support your team.
There's going to be more content. You're going to have to get used to a lot of new different techniques and how to play.
Damn.
This looks fun.
The gunplay and the weapons have completely been redone compared to the first Battlefront. Now there is a lengthened skill gap in it.
It feels a lot better and go, oh, okay, this gun feels kind of more real, less floaty.
Which is your favorite hero so far? We're introducing a system called Battle Points, which will allow you to become not only heroes, but other things on the battlefield.
As you're helping your team play the objective,
I want to be a
points.
There's such
Battle
a plethora
Droid,
of
Roger,
things to
Roger.
spend it on.
Roger.
Or even coming in as a hero.
And the coolest thing, I
No
think,
way.
is the level of customization,
Ray.
not just from a weapon standpoint.
Oh yeah, I'm playing as Maul.
Maul's the best.
Unless I can play as a chicken walker, then
Collaborating with the game changers is always a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
I mean, to know that you're giving key feedback to make it a better experience for everybody, it's like putting your footprint out.
If I had a
there and saying, look,
Roger
I'm
forever,
part
how
of this.
many genders there are, all I'd have to do is ask a battle droid. That's gonna lose you some subscribers.
I hope not, because that joke was funny as hell.
3, 2, 1. And now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers and DICE, this is the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer gameplay.
I'm excited. It's gonna look good, I bet.
Yeah.
We've got First Order Stormtroopers with regular Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers. Okay. So it's gonna just throw them all in together.
Maybe they're saying that the damn. Wait. So what? I guess since it's multiplayer, they don't have to worry about anything making sense.
Yeah. Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Sector is clear. Not clear. Not clear.
Are you kidding me? God damn. This looks so good. There's Fett, Yoda. Yoda Maul. Now this is what I wanted from the first Star Wars Battlefront game. If it had space battles with like X-Wings and TIE Fighters, I would have been all over that. Show an actual space battle.
Assignments, they are unusual.
Wait. Whoa. Did you see that?
What?
Okay, so this is supposed to take place after Return of the Jedi and then right before The Force Awakens, right? So
Yes.
how is Palpatine alive?
It could be the game. It could be the very beginning, and it starts
Yoda,
before.
Darth Maul,
Okay.
You know.
Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey.
Or it could be recorded, or he
Yeah.
could still be
Backstage with my mom
Yeah.
before this
What
game.
if,
My mom's here, yes, it's a big day for me, I'm sorry. So...
See, she's nervous, and who was it? It wasn't Swedish Otaku.
So
it
we
was
have even
someone
more
criticizing
exciting
this
things for you.
beautiful
In just a
woman.
moment,
She's
your two
nervous.
personalities,
Hakuden wants to
I
kill
Justine,
Jar Jar
Shout
in
Master
multiplayer.
Alex Golden
A Gungan battle.
Dice developer
The one of the
Paul
last
Heslin
novels
will
for the new
showcase
universe.
Assault on Feed,
The last in the
world
Aftermath
premiere
trilogy. I
of
can't
Star
think of
Wars
what it's
Battlefront
called,
2's
but it
multiplayer.
elaborates on how Jar Jar's
Yep.
lived out the rest of his days.
We've got 39 game changers ready to go.
He was basically he went back to
match.
Theed, which is the capital of
Battle on
Naboo,
Theed, and
he was
I'm gonna take
basically
the
a
48
pariah because they all basically blamed him for
Well,
Palpatine raising the power.
Okay, but you're not going to miss this.
And,
Maybe you've seen some teasers.
he ended up
This
being
is
kind of
the
like
real
this
thing,
clown
okay?
that played in a
All the bells
fountain.
and whistles, all the
For the
newness,
children all
but
liked
before we
him,
take you
which is
there,
funny because that's
another big Star
basically
Wars
what Lucas
Battlefront
created
fan
him
has
for, was for
some
children to like. So all these children would come and laugh at him, and as they grew older, they realized what a joke he was.
Oh no!
And,
I'm sorry I can't
all
be
the
there with
adults
you
hated
because,
him.
I'm doing a play in London.
He got old and finally
I do
died
have some
alone
great
and
news.
hated,
Obviously, you know I'm a
which is
massive fan of Star Wars.
hilarious.
It's so sad,
isn't it?
Now we're going into the next chapter of Star Wars
Hello, John
Battlefront 2,
Boyega.
and I'm very, very excited to share this news with you. We've seen Yoda, we've seen Luke, we've seen all the other characters, but where's Finn? Finn will definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront 2, alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the.
Yes. The team at
I want Phasma to have a bigger role in
yeah, I think they will because she's the new Boba Fett.
Yeah,
and people love that character, that nameless, faceless, just badass. And it was hyped up for The Force Awakens.
and it wasn't used right.
No.
Inspired by
She
Star
opened the
Wars
garbage
The Last
chute.
Jedi is only the beginning of the additional content coming to this game. All post-launch heroes, maps, weapons, and vehicles will be free for everyone who owns Star Wars Battlefront 2.
There we go. Kairos Drostamir. I will disagree with that. I've been following a lot of the new Star Wars canon, and it's pretty good. Whereas the old stuff is really convoluted, and you had 18
new essential Star Wars story.
just random number of authors just kept adding to it.
Space battles.
This new canon has simplified all of that.
And free content that will keep us playing together for years.
No, Haku she won't ever replace Boba Fett, but this is the type of character that they're going for.
It's an archetype. She's the enforcer for the bad guys. That isn't.
Nobody will ever be Boba Fett.
No. Making this amazing game.
Except for a Sarlacc
They
pit.
let me do this today. And I can't wait to play the game in its entirety in November. And I get to start right now. So I'm going to go pick up my controller, and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul to take us to Assault on Theed, the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
iJustine.
Hey guys, welcome to the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer gameplay, Assault on Theed. We're ready to show you guys the live gameplay for the first time. I'm your host, iJustine, and with me here today, we've got Golden Boy and Paul Kesslin, producer from DICE. What have we got going on here today, guys?
We got a lot going on today.
Paul Kessler
first
and
of all, what we're
Morgan
gonna see
Webb.
today is a 3-stage mode. It's our new gameplay. We'll be showing the.
You've been waiting for that all day.
It's not Adam Sessler, but Kessler sounds a lot like it. It's the best opportunity I'm going to get of it.
The MTT tank. From there, if we progress to stage 2, the droids need to try to bypass security, make their way into the palace itself. If they're successful, they'll be able to take on the throne room, and there the droids will ideally try to capture that from the clone army. Unfortunately, the clone army's still there, needs to try to push them out and make that last stand.
That's cool. How it's got like progressive points.
Yeah.
Capture and it changes.
In Star Wars, this is going to be awesome. I can't wait.
There's an assault version and there's a defense version too. I like that.
You guys got to come alive over here because we're going to see some great gameplay. We have some great game changers who are going to be competing here. And I use competing as a term because these guys are holding nothing back just yet.
Yeah, no, it's been super exciting, and we got a chance to play yesterday, and it's just really fun to sort of get into this environment. You know, it's something that we've seen in the movies, but we're actually in the gameplay, and with somebody here who has actually worked on the game. So let's talk more about what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases to this. So currently, we're in phase 1.
That's right, and also we have some great game changers. You saw one of them pop up in just a little while. It was VF Updates, Pool Shark, Mooselk. We also have my boy
Mooselk, I know
Darkness,
Mooselk.
aka Dankness.
He's one of my favorite Overwatch streamers. He's Australian.
Star Wars HQ.
I was gonna say, why the hell were they showing NBA?
You know, do your thing. But anyway, here you go. So,
Technical difficulties,
Star
probably,
Wars
camera.
Battlefront 2, folks. Now this is awesome because essentially phase 1 you get to escort an MTT down the street of Theed here, and the pressure is on for the clones. They have to
Nobody epics there. That's Joel.
They do.
I like Joel
Definitely.
from the crew.
The droids are sitting there trying to escort that MTT up.
So KYR Speedy's probably there too. Joel's there. He's my favorite YouTuber.
Some specials gameplay from my big Battlefront updates.
Yeah, let's actually talk about.
Now I know who I have to take out.
You're gonna see a couple different classes here. This class in particular.
You're still #1 in my heart because you're my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
So the heavy class is great. They got a bit more health than your average trooper. They're also able
hell
to
yeah.
pop that combat shield, try to push into areas. So you can see those guys as pushers or defenders in some areas. But it looks like we got one of our vulture droids right now. Not sure who's flying this guy, but these guys are great at air-to-air, trying to take out those other ships that might be coming in, that Naboo N1 Starfighter. Otherwise, they're there to provide some great ground support like we're seeing here, trying to get some strafing runs in on those drones.
Oh, no! Come on, man.
Missed that tower.
You just did it wrong there, buddy.
He did not miss the tower. He missed missing the tower.
So another thing that those air vehicles are great at is trying to take out some of the ground vehicles that you may see. The droid army has the AAT tank, something that's really great at troop suppression. But we see here a little clip of the V-Wing doing that. Oh, man, he's just mowing some droids down there.
Yeah, just absolutely shredding. You're going to see this happen quite a bit, especially in this phase, because there's a lot of open field here, right? And you can just
See, I can barely see like the enemies on the ground. I wouldn't know where to shoot.
and eliminate as many people as you possibly can. And also, you put the presence of
I guess you just kind of look for a little bit of movement and do your best.
Or I guess he's just trying to shoot the tank.
in this map, where it's already difficult to find cover to begin with in this phase in particular.
Absolutely, and you can see right now that there is an AAT tank sitting around on the battlefield. He is probably taking out those clone troopers, but this droid, this vulture droid, is really stepping it up.
What I love about this is everyone's like, oh, look at this great open map. And then when you start phase 2, it's like everything starts coming in and coming way closer together. And we were talking a little bit more about the assault class. So for somebody who has just started playing this, never played any previous versions, do you feel like the assault class might be something perfect for them to pick up?
I think the assault class is yes, absolutely. It's something that is,
That's one way to take them out.
Yeah.
It's something that a lot of players will be able to jump
Defeated
right
by
the frontline flanker attacker. I think they're going to be fairly easy.
Defeated by physics.
Start having, your typical run and gun action. Their signature ability.
That's cool. You see where their spawn point is, the transport.
That switches
Yeah.
you over to a shotgun. You get a little bit faster, and you're able to really get in there and kind of, break through those front lines.
Oh, I love it. I love using the shotgun, man. It is so good. And it's actually, when I first used it, it really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. And I said, wait a minute. I could destroy people with this. So I just charged into the room and just absolutely shredded everyone. It was so fun to play with here. We're also seeing some great dogfighting here between the clones and the separatists. This is certainly what a lot of folks love in Star Wars, and just really
he's leading them big time.
Right? They just always do a good job with the
He's right on his tail. He's not letting him go.
This vulture's
He's not having much luck.
Yeah, that vulture cannot shake him.
Well, so we got Star Wars HQ here. He's playing the assault class again. And you saw here that he has the signature thermal detonator that he'll be able to kind of suppress some of those guys with as he rushes in.
And there are different weapons as well. Like one of the guns that I would oftentimes use was the semi-automatic gun. It fired a lot slower. But
Here we go. I thought that grenade was gonna get lucky, in the air.
Blaster that really shreds through people in close range.
Yeah, kamikazes. That's what that was.
We want to give you a little bit more weapon variety this time around.
Yeah.
Where are the Naboo Palace guards? They're all on vacation.
They were volunteer security forces based off of what was his name said in episode 1, and that they were no match for the droids.
Yeah.
Maybe he will.
So they probably fucked off back to something a little bit more fruitful.
They're partying with the Gungans.
Oh, look at this thing.
That thing is cool.
Oh, man.
That thing is really cool.
It seems so impractical.
I don't care. I want to party in that thing.
I like the antenna waving on the back.
Yeah.
CB radio, Breaker 19. This is the Bandit.
You can run someone over if you want.
Oh, I was actually going to say, if I'm on top of it because my body's exposed. That was that question.
Give me a tauntaun any day.
Almost immediately.
Yeah, almost. Oh, man. Yourself here. Look for this guy to be on a tear a little bit later.
I thought they smelled bad on the
That's
outside.
As a matter of fact, right in front of Star Wars
One of my favorite classes.
I say that about some of the women I take home.
My Twitch bill is not where they used to be.
Savage.
It's slower nowadays, but I'm able to really buff up my class or buff up my teammates. Try to let them get some
Mecha Chocobo.
Pretty much.
I like that. Hakuden.
What happened there?
finally some good dogfighting.
Ooh, he scathed that rooftop.
What's great about some of these starfighters is these are accessed through our new battle point system. So instead of finding a pickup token on the
I feel like someone that's really good at the dogfighting would just be ruling the battlefield on this, just coming in and tearing them up.
Yeah.
Play assist, or you're playing the objective like we really want players to do.
Here comes Roger.
Roger.
Allow you to spend those on whether it be a special character, whether it be a vehicle, or even a hero.
Andrew, do you think we'll get the Star Wars Death Troopers game?
All those things, definitely.
And also something
No.
to look out for too.
Probably not. It'd be cool though.
Yeah.
Really gonna play a role there, right?
With as long as this conference is going on, I'm surprised if they're gonna show the Amy Hennig or UFC 3.
What is this happening right? This is
Well, they said they'd only be on for like what, an hour?
Yeah, and we're coming up on an hour, so this might be the last thing we see.
That's not going to be happening for much longer.
They haven't shown Madden. They'll show Madden.
Madden was the first thing they showed. Remember the long shot?
Yeah, that's right.
Support his team, right? It's that combined
Well, they're doubling down on Battlefront.
Yeah.
It's a little bit surprising.
Oh boy. So, and you can see after every respawn.
But if they save this to last, then they would definitely, if they were going to show the Amy Hennig game,
It'd be the very last thing they showed. Just a quick teaser.
And it would follow this.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely still possible.
Different types of traps.
Yeah, absolutely. So they have access to a trip mine. So if you want to sit there and you want to be that true sniper.
They already said they were going to elaborate on a lot of things tomorrow for the Xbox thing.
Yeah.
So that may be what they're.
Well, that was for.
So that special's really shot.
Yeah, but just because they didn't say anything else, I mean,
Anthem.
they're clearly going to have time to do things.
Yeah.
So they may throw it in there with it or after it.
Again, he's doing great. Oh, and we see there one of the officer classes right next to one of the clones.
Officers are fantastic for pushing, right? You want to be able to push the objective.
Definitely.
Support your team. Like, if you are playing with your buddies, you want to be able to have at least one officer available because he keeps you going in the fight.
At least. I mean, they really help push, when those heavies are trying to drive towards a point, you got your officers behind you, giving you some extra help, making sure that you're still able to complete that push. Or on the opposite side, if you're one of the droids, you really need to lock down a point.
Zombie Star Wars mode.
Place on the ground,
that'd be pretty cool.
Give it a little bit more fire.
Going at zombies with a lightsaber.
Massive G here is, he's really focused on the bombing runs, right? He's not trying to go into combat.
So this is just going to keep going, huh?
So they're just going to keep pushing this until they take the palace.
He just went into siege mode?
Yeah, this is happening.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, this is going on a little too long now.
Yeah.
In siege mode, for a limited time, you're able to just blow up some huge area effect shots. You lock down your position, but you're able to have a lot more firepower.
We also just saw the B2 Super Battle Droid there as well. That's something you can get
Another
with
one of my
Battle Points
favorites.
as well.
Another one of my favorites. Yeah, you can grab those guys via the battle point system. Those guys great at pushing points again, where they have high health, a lot of rapid fire.
So they're going to call it.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
And this big explosion indicates phase 1 is over. Now we start phase 2.
Really?
This is when the action really begins to pick up here because it gets really tight inside
This
of that
is-
building, and players need to be mindful of that.
This is going on way too long.
I'm not feeling it. It's getting old.
Yeah.
That he has to be able to keep him just constantly shooting in the fight.
He's gonna make a huge difference here as the fight moves inside. I mean, there's gonna be narrow pathways. He's gonna be able to just shred as soon as anybody gets in his way, because it's those narrow corridors. It's gonna be trouble.
And just waiting for the prime opportunity to push up here. Players falling, got white boy there. And there, here we go.
This is some Darth Maul action.
Here we go, folks.
This is where it starts to get interesting.
This is
scary.
Darth Maul will excel.
She just said what we're all thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a great mobile attacker.
Where it starts to get interesting.
Close quarters.
He's got a furious throw.
Absolutely. I mean, some of his abilities you can see here, he's got that spin attack. He's able to just rush in and out of combat and just take guys out in the process.
It was funny, I was
Except
talking
he's just
to
running
himself
around.
earlier, and he was using Darth Maul, and he was saying,
Oh, there's Boba Fett.
well,
chasing him.
about how he wishes Darth Maul could reflect. I was like, if he could reflect, he'd be too
So they got two heroes on the attacking team, looks
That
like.
was a good flank by Boba Fett and Maul. Just shredded the Clone Army, unfortunately.
So what role does Boba Fett fill in this battle?
Boba Fett is definitely a hunter-killer. So if the Clone Army is able to get some of their heroes in play, like this is where Boba Fett will really shine. Is with that jetpack of his, he's able to kind of float above the battlefield, fire off some rockets, and really just take out an individual target.
And so what difference does he have from the last game?
From the last game, we've given him a bit of new tricks. He's got a new concussion rocket that will really disorient players completely. He also has this rocket barrage. Instead of just one rocket, he's able to do it just lay down some suppressive fire.
Nice.
This is killing the pacing of this conference.
Yeah.
Clone side, you know,
Well, because yeah, they were just banging out properties.
Yeah.
Pick up as well. We haven't seen much of it yet, but that would be the clone jump trooper.
That's right.
Very different from the standard like assault class or heavy class. It has the jump jets that you love from Battlefront, the original.
That's right.
Brought back here, but now focused on the central class.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're back to Boba Fett here with the
Look at
rocket
that.
jumps there.
He's shredding.
He will just lay down so much firepower. It's intense.
Oh,
they got him though.
Down. Jesse was able to find him on that one, but here comes some officer gameplay here.
Oh, good. Finally, somebody playing some support.
Support people matter too.
They do.
You know, you gotta give them some love.
We're the linchpin of the team, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Now, what is his 2 exactly? His 2 is the healing
His 2 ability is that, yeah, exactly. It's that healing ability. It gives you a little bit of buff for your little over health, but it also heals you back up. So it's, oh, here we got some of the jump troopers.
Oh boy.
I think Lazy Gamer has a good point. I bet you they'll end this with like a Duel of Fate style fight.
Jump trooper. We talked about him before. Jump Trooper super fun to play, but again, you know, it's attached to a specialist now, so not everyone's going to have it equipped, although it was really fun in the original Battlefront. But I am going to be excited to hop in the Jump Trooper and shred people myself.
I mean, I know a lot of people love the jump at.
Oh, now
geez.
we've got Ray. Not gonna lie, I'm super excited to play as her.
She's quite a powerful character.
Don't run.
Some of her abilities.
You know, she got out of that one really
Don't run
quickly, but
fallen by a finish destroyed.
What a piece of shit.
Riggedy rigged. It's almost like she's brand new at this and has no idea what she's doing.
Yeah.
All enemies, they'll be confused for a little bit, and your controls will kind of, you know, work against you, making you a little bit more vulnerable to attack.
Oh, am I Oscar Isaac?
Yeah.
Am I fat Oscar Isaac? That's who I am.
I've been friends with Oscar Isaac for a very long time.
Too long, one might say.
What, 10?
It's
10
more
years,
it's
a
more than 10
decade.
years. It's more than 10 years now.
Yeah. A hot minute.
Wise guy 100. Yeah, look at this guy. Who's a wise guy?
So again, this jump trooper here, you know, with his rocket launcher and his jump pack, trying to be mobile, trying to fly into that last zone and capture a point.
Users on 4chan once said I looked like Fat Joaquin Phoenix when I was clean shaven.
Through the doorway, just absolutely dominating the clones. They need to push out. They need to fight this one out here. There are so many lives left that the Separatists have to their team. They could really run through this. The clones have to start acting fast because if they cap it, that will be it. The Separatists will win this game.
It's not looking so good for my boys in the Clone Army.
Man.
I'm a Separatist fan, so I'm excited.
I'm just gonna go on whichever team wins.
Oh,
okay.
So I'm not gonna be too picky here.
Okay, jump and ship. I understand that. You know, no loyalties. Maybe you are Sith after all.
Maybe I am.
Who knows? Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, so in the third phase though, in the droids are trying to capture that throne room. So you can see here, if you remember, it's just this is the main throne.
And this is such super close quarters. Do you have any like sort of strategies that you would?
Absolutely. I mean, if you're the clones, you're hoping that. Oh, jeez.
Han Solo's just getting torn up.
This is gonna be trouble.
Maul just killed Solo.
Relive Force Awakens again. You know, like don't do it.
Darth Maul is just destroying absolutely everything. I mean, is there any tips to like taking him down?
Yep, there's KYR speed there.
Thank fucking God.
About time.
Run away. Maybe run away.
Run away and just shoot the crap out of Darth Maul.
Use out.
36 kills.
Look at that.
Nice stuff.
Moose
Moose congratulations. 36 kills he ended up picking up there, man.
My goodness.
You guys, that was it. What did you guys think?
Intense.
Long.
I'm lying. It's freaking awesome. I love it. It's so good. It's like, I love the class-based gameplay personally, because again, you can really get your squad, your friends to get together and say like, hey, I want to, you know, run the officer and
run into a building.
Highlights here. Maybe not was the best highlight. Not the best highlight. You know, because although maybe it wasn't.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Actually, I think it's just a crash montage. I think that's what we're gonna do at this point. It's just all crashing all the time. I'm down with that.
But it was Newsuck. I mean,
I like how, you know, that took forever, yet they're showing us the thing again.
Yep.
We don't need to see this shit again. We just spent the last 15 minutes watching it.
I want to compliment the team on, you know, EA Dice, just the way the game looks. It's so beautiful, especially seeing this part
I'm glad they're showing us this.
The way that you guys really managed to do so.
Stop showing us this game.
Again, just dropping jaws everywhere.
We try. I mean, the team back home is amazing. They do incredible things. I mean, you can see it looks so pretty. Just look at this laser fire. It's intense, and it looks beautiful.
It really does look incredible.
So good. I was just gushing right now. Like we get it. The game looks good. Definitely. Oh man, well, that was awesome. And overall, I mean, I have to say, like I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to coordinate with my friends.
They're really doubling down on this. I think that's probably going to be most of what they last showed. They may tease something else, but
tease the Amy Hennig Star Wars game in the show.
You can come join us at FanFest this weekend. And if you come down on Monday, we've got a chance for you guys to win a trip to Gamescom in Germany this August. All you have to do is come and play, which is, I mean, that's not asking too much. And you have to be the best player of your match, and you guys will be entered to win a trip for 2 to Cologne, Germany, and a full pass to Gamescom. You've been before.
Yeah, I've been there plenty times. It's one of the most ridiculous conventions ever. If you happen to go, it's insane. It's massive. So you're not. If you don't get the trip, you're going to be really sad. But if you do get the trip, you and Buddy, you're going to have a good time. It's a fun time. Hopefully, I'll see you there.
Well, if you guys like Star Wars like we do and you guys want to play as your favorite heroes and villains, you guys can download Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes right now on Android or iOS. And you can play as any of the iconic characters that you guys saw today and many more. Paul, I also heard that you're making Battlefront 2 because you've been playing a lot of Galaxy of Heroes.
I play a ton of Galaxy of Heroes. I've played that game every day since it launched. I think I've actually spent about $1,000 in that game.
You have a problem.
I do have a problem.
Yeah.
But there's just so much Star Wars goodness. I can't help it.
I
Yep.
pick it up.
You should try it.
Yeah, I know my brother. He's going nuts about it. So
Man, they were doing so good. I was actually kind of impressed with this press conference, but now they've...
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Kind of dropped the ball on it.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Stay tuned to Battlefront2.com for more about the game, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Paul.
No.
Golden Boy. This was incredible. And now I'm going to send it over.
I was actually really excited about Battlefront 2. Now I'm just kind of...
They ruined it.
Yeah, well...
Not the story mode. I'm still stoked for story
that'll
mode.
be fun.
Everyone. And thank you to the real rock stars of this show. The development teams inside EA. You are truly amazing. Now, we can't wait for more of you to
Akadance got the right idea. The girl
And there's
needs
more
to
coming.
shush.
Stay tuned online.
She needs to get back to the
for a closer
kitchen
look at
too
some
and
of our
make us a
biggest
sandwich.
God
am I
damn it,
right?
dude.
And
You
remember,
trying to ruin my
EA
channel.
Play is
Hey,
for all
Akadance started it.
players. Thank you all for joining us. Now, let's play.
Galaxy of Heroes.
All right, that's it. That was just a really weird way to end the show.
Strange.
All right, so yeah, let's talk about. I guess we can let this play.
Yeah.
In the background, just turn off that audio for it. Let's go over the show. So they started off with a Madden long shot. Didn't show any gameplay at all for it. It was pretty much just all that cinematic trailer, starting your own career, kind of what they showed with the FIFA. You know. Started from the and also the NBA Live. They did that as well. So I think that's going to be the new way that they go. With,
I like that. I like that it's more story driven and not just total gameplay.
Yeah,
adds a lot of depth to it and makes it more fun for people that maybe wouldn't have played it otherwise.
Exactly. After that, they showed us Battlefield 1 and the Name of the Tsar coming out in September. I still need to play Battlefield 1, just vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
But that looked like a lot of fun. It looked like a lot of fun.
Pretty good.
Exactly. Then they showed us the EA tournament, with people not shaking hands and shit like that. FIFA 18, I'm not really a soccer guy, so I wasn't really... I mean, it looks nice. I'm sure for... Oh, it's a dog, okay. I'm sure for people out there that, love FIFA, that's going to be something that really blows them away, But, Yeah. Then... Wait. Oh, okay. I thought they were going to... She was like, wait, there's one more thing.
But wait, there's no more.
Yeah. After that, after FIFA 18, we got Need for Speed Payback.
Which looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
That looked like so much fun. I do understand what you were saying with, cutting away to crash slow-mos.
Yeah.
Don't make that happen every single crash.
Or make it like something you can turn on or turn off. Like
Yeah. because showing one every now and then, like a really good crash, I'm okay with. But for every single crash, I could see that being really messing with my ability whenever it cuts back to me driving. I'm like, oh, okay, so now I'm driving again. Then they showed the one that I think is the game of the show, A Way Out, the Prison Break game.
Easily going to be the best game that they're putting out.
Yeah, and it's a indie game.
Yeah,
it's story driven. Is the brothers makers, which was a great game. So, and I love Prison Break. I love heists and prison breaks. It's just such a fun concept for a game that I'm totally down for. For me, that won the press conference. That's the best thing that they showed.
Easily.
Then after that, they were talking about Seed, which is them talking about, the development teams finding new original ideas and stuff like that, which, cool. Yep, they didn't spend too much time on it. They didn't need to.
Yeah, it's a great concept, and honestly, they can't... I wouldn't want... From a business perspective, you wouldn't want to expand on that and give all these other companies the same tools that you have to go out and find these indie guys. Because I can tell you right now, Seed is how they found the Prison Break.
Yeah.
A
Way Out.
Yeah, A Way Out. That's
Yeah.
Seed is how they found those guys. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
That's how they're finding this new, not just technology, but developers. Probably they recruit personnel, just everything out there. They got feelers in probably every single market you could think of.
After that, BioWare came out. Like I said, I didn't plan on them showing anything for Mass Effect. They didn't. But they did show a teaser trailer for the new game, Anthem. We're going to get more on that tomorrow during Microsoft's press conference because they say they want to show it with the power of Scorpio, which that's the main thing I'm most excited for with Microsoft's press conference tomorrow is Scorpio.
Oh, yeah.
But, whoa, holy damn. That looks like it's going to be something interesting. It kind of felt a little too Mass Effect-y.
It felt more Titanfall-y to me.
Because you have the big mech suit sort of thing?
It's clearly a suit. Maybe not like a massive suit, but it's a suit.
Yeah, it's not a giant droid, but it's like, it's huge. Maybe like along the lines of like a Spartan armor and with Halo, After that was NBA Live, which... That career, the triple career thing that you can choose playing in the street and then the Drew League and then the NBA... So there it is right there. I was really surprised with how cool that looked, and it actually got me excited and thinking about potentially playing an NBA game. Not going to lie.
Looked good.
And then the last hour of that conference was the Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
They
could have cut
way
that
too
half,
long.
And it still felt a little long and gotten a lot more things in there. Even if it was a lot of stuff we've already seen or knew about, getting in there and talking about UFC 3.
Yeah. Or the Amy Hennig Star Wars game. Which, the fact that they spent so much time showing that Battlefront 2, I think possibly, maybe they wanted to show that Star Wars game, but then something happened and they couldn't, so like, oh shit, well, I guess we better show some Battlefront 2 gameplay to fill the time where UFC 3 and the other Star Wars game would have been. Unfortunately, it didn't ruin the press conference because there were so many good things, but it hurt it.
Yeah.
It hurt it good. It was a conference I could have seen easily given like a B+, but now I think because of that last minute, I'm going to have to give it like a B-, which is still respectable.
Yeah, I still think it would have been really good. Honestly, if I didn't watch this and I was just on the internet tonight reading up their hot points for everything they just came out today, I would say this was a fantastic conference.
Yeah.
But having sat in here and watched it and having sat through the entire gameplay, kind of knocked it down. But yeah, I think overall they've got some really cool things going on and stuff that I'm definitely excited for.
And they also, another thing I didn't like was during the FIFA conference, those two weird guys that came out, and I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
And then what's his name, the prank versus prank guy not knowing how to talk, that happens. It's not, I'm not going to give him.
You're going to run into technical difficulties. People are going to stumble over the words.
I don't know if there was a teleprompter mishap where maybe he probably should have just had his lines memorized. It didn't seem like he had that much to say, but Battlefront 2 went on way too long. I don't even think they should have just done like a highlight montage of the gameplay of like, okay, so we'll show you a minute of this, and then a minute of the throne room, and then a minute of the final King of the Hill segments. You know, 3 minutes instead of 15. This conference would have been way, way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you agree? A Way Out, number one thing of this?
Oh, easily. Big
Okay.
time.
And then probably after that, I would go with Payback as the second coolest thing we saw. Yeah.
Payback was what I thought it was going to be. I'm impressed. I'm a little disappointed they're not showing any Mass Effect stuff, even if it wouldn't have been just a little bit, because, I mean, they've put out DLC for really all their last modern games. Inquisition, Mass Effect 3, I think they even had a lot for Mass Effect 2.
I don't doubt that they're working on it. It's just that they may not have anything worth showing yet.
Yeah.
Because what E3 was knocked on the last couple of years is they just kept showing in development stuff that was like, here's people working on the game instead of actually showing the game itself. So,
and their team might be busy fixing bugs and polishing up what they already have, which is a noble endeavor. Because I know EA kind of is hard on these companies to hit their deadline.
Exactly.
That's something that is very obvious with the finished products we get, especially from BioWare.
Yeah. Let's look at what people in the chat are saying. We got Cryos Droztamir saying that Star Wars 1313 would have been awesome. Too bad Disney and EA are shite. Hakuden, see you tomorrow. Okay, yep, we'll see you tomorrow in the other conferences. Lazy Gamer, I think that was all Disney that was doing that. It's possible. You never know. EA stomped on the canon's grave, though. Well, with Battlefront,
having Boba Fett fighting Darth Maul, I think it's a game. I mean, that's what it is. It's not.
Yeah, here's Anthem right here, which looked like a lot of fun. But let's see. Yeah, we needed a way out of that conference. Yeah.
I see what you did.
This was just underwhelming. 2 or 3 games looked good at best. I didn't expect much from EA's conference, so maybe that's why I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, it was good, because considering how shitty, it's way, way better than the last couple years EA's put out. It's better, still not good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with a B-.
I agree. My big thing is EA as a solo entity, to me, is known for 2 things, and that's A, backing other companies financially, and Madden, FIFA, in their NBA series, sports games.
Yeah.
And their sports games, I was actually impressed with, and I'm never impressed with their sports stuff.
Yeah.
Or just sports games in general, because it's like I said earlier, if I want to do something involving sports, I'll just watch them.
Exactly.
Watch the sport itself.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that they're stepping up and doing things cool there, and that they're expanding out, and it seems like they want to give these other companies a little bit more autonomy, which is really the best thing they can do.
Exactly, yeah. So, that's going to wrap it up for the EA. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Microsoft, and I think Bethesda are tomorrow, and then maybe Monday is Ubisoft and Sony, and then I think the very last conference that we're going to do is Nintendo. So, that's what's coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please hit that subscribe button down there so that we can beat the fuck out of our nemesis and become the #1 subscribed YouTube channel in our city. We must defeat them. We're never going to reveal who the nemesis is, though. He knows, I know. What else? We got a Patreon campaign where, if you guys don't know, YouTube's decided they don't feel like paying us as much as they used to anymore. You can donate as little as $1 a month. That's $12 for an entire year of content. Don't feel like you're obligated to pay, though. We're still going to put out the same amount of content. It's just if you like the work we do, we would really appreciate it. It goes to funding future projects and to paying off equipment that we've already purchased for the channel. Yeah, I think that's about it. I can't really think of anything. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, except for that, last 15, 20 minutes. Yep. All right, we'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Again, thank you so much. Until next time, Godspeed. to 100,000 subscribers.